Greetings, mortals. I am the Fallen Shogun. I just had to skip the intro because it was like 4 minutes of cutscene. Welcome to the Who's That Indie. Today on the chopping block, I'm accidentally saying someone else's catchphrase. Who is it? We are looking at Airborne Kingdom. So Airborne Kingdom is a floating city builder. You are literally a floating city. You right click, your city moves. Why is the frame rate so bad? And basically you move around. Now, your city has balance and ballast. You can go higher, you can go lower. Obviously, you don't really want to make your city too floaty in one direction or another, because then of course you have a few teensy tiny little issues. Now, there's a lot of resources in the world. How do you get them? By building a hangar. So your people obviously have houses, people have paths. You want basically to start the world so that you can grab resources from the ground. Now you also get people from the ground. You people don't seem to grow as far as I can tell. So do that there. Auto rotate. Okay. Do that to there. And you grab resources from the ground. So obviously when that is built, I can send my people down to here. Now, there's different resources you need to. We have 9 inhabitants but no houses. 5 people are working, 4 are idle. We have food. You can see how much food you need per hour, and water per hour. So food and water keep your people alive. Coal keeps your fan going. So you need food, water and coal to exist. Everything else is technically secondary. Now, we have our hangar. So let's start grabbing resources. So you send your people out, send 5 people per time per hangar. So you can see put little blue balloon markers down there. What happens is your people get shot out to planes at the bottom of this thing. And you can see they're going down there to grab some resources. Now, the numbers actually show you how many resources are here. Certain resources, I think like trees and stuff, will grow back. Stuff like rocks and things will not. So yeah, you need resources to obviously build. Well, let's do this. As you can see, you put building stuff, they actually do connect with each other, which is pretty nice. So we're going to start building things up. But it is nice how they connect. Now the entire thing feels very much like a Leonardo da Vinci drawing come to life. Some of you may like that, some of you may not. That is an opinion. I personally quite like it. As you can see, we are a little bit tilted. But yeah, the entire game is basically there's an Airborne Kingdom, which is this thing, and apparently when it stopped existing, the entire world went to hell and everyone started trying to betray each other. It seems a little bit extreme for not having a floating city, but what do I know? I merely work here. So your goal is, you found the blueprints, you and your 8 friends or whatever rebuilt it for some ungodly reason, and now you're trying to bring everyone back together. So you get people by going to cities. You can look at the map, like you can see here. And this is the current map. I don't know if there's any more to it. I've only played a little bit. But as you can see, we have to renew the Airborne Kingdom by having 12 allies and 150 population. And this looks like the main quest. There we go. So we've grabbed all the resources. Now obviously the more weight you put on, the lower you will go. You're going to go to so low before, you can't go any lower. So we've already start making more floaty things. Now we don't have access to more floaty things, so we have to explore the world. So you see, right click, we do food, we do water. So we're going to go over here, grab some resources. Now we can grab coal. We also need to start grabbing more things. There is research, which we need to get in an academy, which we'll be needing trees. So we are going to start expanding the kingdom. Now, there isn't... I bought this in January. I was actually going to make a video of it, but if anyone actually knows my channel, in January was the beginning of the situation, as I'm now calling it, because it still hurts. So yeah, it's been on the back burner for a few months, so I thought, I need to get it done. Let's send 5 people here. What we do need to do is grab more people, let's see. Okay, we're gone. So yeah, we should grab more people. We need some wood, get some food. And obviously 150 people isn't that much. So it's more of a floating village simulator than anything. Because obviously there's a town over there. You can look for migrants. We have gained... Okay. We're going to grab the people, recruit. Everyone satisfied inhabitants. There we go. I've gained 3 people. So that's how you grab people. Just from cities. Now, sometimes you can trade with them. Like get tech. Sometimes they might have a quest or something. But yeah, most of the time you'll just be building your city. So you have to get the tech. So obviously what we need, personally, will be metal. There's an unknown ruin over there. Unknown ruins, of course, give you bonuses and buffs and things. Some food over there. But we don't really have, we don't have any metal. We need to start working on that. So we're going to have to do some research. Yes, I do. Some people don't have homes. Do you people not have phones, or is it homes? But early on, most of what you're doing, of course, is expanding, is growing. So there will be a little bit of early downtime. Like I say, we're just talking, I'm showing. There we are. So the tilt, as you can see, is 2 degrees back, nothing right. So you can actually check how much tilt you're going. So we'll have to do something on the front. Because of course, we don't really want our people tilting. When they all start going to sleep and fall off. When everyone only starts going to the left. Because that's the way they naturally lean. We just need people to do what we need. Now, obviously the world is very, very stylized. As you can see, we're actually on a map. That's a tapestry ruin. That's where we found our ancient kingdom. Trees are growing back. But yeah, once you start expanding, apart from going back for trees and maybe food, there's no real reason to do any of that. Because, let's face it, once you've started moving, it's all just pushing forward. So there's a little teeny bit of freefall. But otherwise, yeah, not as much as you'd imagine in most of these kind of games. It's very much, you're building directly for that goal. You need all the people. Let's do this to here. How big is this? 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. That's 3, okay. Let's build this here then. I definitely need something on the front. My city's becoming a little bit top heavy. So obviously the academy allows me to get more things. Let's actually have 2 people there. Let's have the rest of them go grab some food. Okay, open the research tree. So the research tree, as you can see, there isn't too much to it at all. Obviously it gives you some more things. Now, most of it will be like kind of upgrades and stuff, like you see housing blocks, and you can make it less food and stuff. Hangar gives you more planes and so on. It's good. Like obviously you can see it gets more buildings in certain areas, but most of it will just be upgrades to those buildings. So you're looking at about maybe 20 buildings, give or take. Obviously this is early access. It is on the Epic right now. Some people don't like that. It is on the Epic. Go away. So tutorials not enabled. Yeah, research of course is needed. 5 assigned plus 2 required. Obviously we only have so much lift. Then we're going to start researching more lift things. Food storage is almost full. Really? Okay. Pull them back from it then. Coal storage is full as well. So yeah, we need to obviously get more storage. Which requires us to unlock storage. Having a building to put stuff in is new and unique. Now clay, of course, we can then turn into abodes. We don't have that research yet because we need more trees. So let's go and destroy more of what's left of nature. As you can see, there isn't that much nature left because everyone apparently hates each other. 3 great empires or kingdoms, and there's very little left. Find a worker. Let's go see what's in the relic ruin. The research tree is ongoing. Obviously, we do want to keep going. Obviously, get some speed would be nice. Coal storage would be nice as well. Most of what you'll be doing is just, like I said, expanding. You don't... 2 relics. Good. Good, good. And that's it. But like I say, you're mostly trying to build up. Let's have a look. See, there's another kingdom over there. That might give me some missions. Might allow me to trade. I know food storage is almost full. Wait, why are we still going for food storage? Let's have another academy. So I can grab clay. Of course, we don't really need clay right now. What we need is more trees. But we can grab clay. So right now we have 10 people doing the research. And our city, it looks okay. It looks okay, okay. What you got? The Kingdom of Rutula. Ah, finally. Okay. So there's blueprints we can buy. There's a wing. As you can see, we're using the relics we have found. This gives us glass. Transforms that into glass because I don't live near glass. This gives us extra propulsion. And this gives us obviously extra. Let's see, this gives us this gives us lift. This gives us speed. And obviously also trade things. So you can see we seek to trade for coal, water, and all that. So what cameras we can sell? Food. So the market's based on trading things. Obviously there's quests, like I said. Rebuild the Great Conservatory requires 10 too. So yeah. And relics are how you be able to slowly upgrade things. Obviously you can research some of them. And others you don't really want to. All work is busy, of course they are. Okay, let's drop. Destroy, customize motifs. Oh, look at that, you can change the colour. Okay, so we've gained planes to 8, which doesn't really help us because now I have 2 buildings I can't turn off. So your abode kiln is kind of what we're after. I would like, of course, to have less food. I think blocks stack up to 2 stories would be cool, mainly because I can actually put them on top of each other. But we also need to find more people who like me. And that's the biggest part of the game. Hunting for places to find people. Because, of course, you need them. Kingdoms of leadership, see this. To complete rebuild the First Kingdom, you have up to 150. So because 150 people is your target goal, you never have enough people doing things, as you can probably tell. You'll always be trying to, keep on pushing. So finding people to actually just get going is the big one. As you can see, we only get like 3 or so people per time, so you don't get that mana. Don't get that mana. It's a bit of a shame, but whatever. So it's a slow one. Obviously, I'm also speeding things up as well. Look, there goes the planes. There we are. 5 as such. We're going to assign people. Lock cameras moved. Inhabitants. 5 of 8 using gliders. Good. Wait. Should be 8 people now. Quartz mine. That'd be good. Okay, food silo. How would you actually know how to do it? Okay, let's put a warehouse. Which is actually quite massive. Actually quite massive. So what we got? We just got storage, water tower. And let's carry on building. No new research. Fine, we'll do research. Okay, let's grab this. So the abode kilns, now we start building better buildings, of course. We are getting very close to our lift issue, which is actually quite fine, because of course you can also just research it. We have a lot of stuff going on. We can, of course, expand our houses to another tier, which actually does look kind of nice. It gives them little roofs. Actually, it does look quite nice. I do like little roofs. Open the research tree. Carry on. So, yeah, most of what you're doing is, of course, trying to keep yourself alive. Town centre, maximum. Okay, let's okay, so moving or destroying buildings. Less food, displays. This is resource gathering 50%, yep. Actually, we're going to have to start destroying things. So yeah, destroying things doesn't give you everything back, as you can see. Alright, fine. Lift isn't that much. So we're going to have to build an abode kill, which requires 3 people. Which I apparently don't have, because everyone is currently working in the observatory, which I built 2 of. I have to destroy one, aren't I? It won't look good. It won't look good. Fine. And that's it. This is what you do. It's fun, but it's slow. People don't like living them. So that's what you get. It is fun, but it is slow. And you can probably tell that it's slow. Some people may like that, some people may not. This is very much what kind of person are you, because not everyone likes the slow burner city builders, because they require more time to get started. And this is very much a slow paced time requirement game, because as you can see, it's mostly just floating around the world doing things. And that will be a lot of what you're doing. Floating around the world, getting things. Now I instantly emptied. Good, now we're actually making a abode. As you can see, the trees have grown back. We can easily grab some more coal. And we can do what we need to. The abode, of course, will allow us to grab more things. And you can see, we're already quite far in this area. Obviously, you have to keep expanding north. Should we have a settlement somewhere over to that side as well? But obviously most of what you see is empty. It's beautiful, but it is empty. Because obviously this is meant to be ocean, I think. Or maybe it's just lots and lots of cliff, because obviously that's water there. Food's fine. Okay, grab more food. Warehouse requires 3 lift. Good. I do like the little tops of the houses. Yeah, it requires 5. I've got it all back. Okay, why to change housing block? Look at that. Okay, let's go and try more people. So yeah, this is Airborne Kingdom Early Access. So you will see lots of things change as time goes by. We may even see, obviously, more stuff to do. Because right now, like I say, it's a bit slow paced. Research is so much slower now. Because we are at 3 times speed. I'm just watching this thing take a while for 1 hour. Which does mean you take, you're not too rushed on food and water, all that as well. But also, yeah, it means a lot of time. Build me that conservatory. Wish I would have built me a conservatory. Always wanted one. Don't have space for one. If I built a conservatory, I wouldn't technically have a garden. Oh, locals joined us. The Greek is still withered. Its grove rotted. We shall find the grove. And of course, I can just buy a wing and a glass smelter, and that. Because obviously, everyone gets paid in relics of the past, because that's how the future works. Destroy basic. So now I have unlocked the ability to know those blueprints exist. Can you see here? now exists. I still have to research it and then build it, but I now know those things actually are a thing. I now know wings should appear on planes, even though apparently the people on the ground already knew that. Little buggers down there. Forests, I can see trees. How dare you lie to me? So yeah, it's all about constantly pushing forwards. Because as soon as you stop, of course, you lose. You need food, you need resources, you need to constantly keep going. But yeah, it's a very nice little thing. You get to see what people are wondering about. Obviously they don't have faces. It's a very low poly game. Obviously once you start zooming... Oh, I love playing. I love that. Once you start zooming in, it does lose a little bit of its cuteness. And from a distance it looks really nice, but yeah, it doesn't... There's a hole in that building. A hole meant to be there? It's absolutely lovely though, the designs. There's some guy's living in this house. This is a house, guys. This arch, some guy's living in this arch. And the music is absolutely lovely. But yeah, slow paced. It's out now on Epic. Link to the description downstairs below. It's a very, very unique take. Like, there's very few flying city games in actual existence. There was one flying base building game I used to love called Project Nomad, but that... it was alright, it needed a lot more work, and I really wish there would be a remake, or even a sequel. But yeah, if you like floating cities, if you love DaVinci style builds, or even just Renaissance era city builders, this one's definitely for you. For everyone else, maybe wait a bit to see if it gets added a few more things, gets a bit more exciting. Of course, it's just early games, it's just a first impression, things might be far different in the future, or even just in a few months. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Take care, be awesome, be epic, I'll be seeing you, and hopefully you enjoyed another indie first impression. Ciao for now, till next time.